What is going on, everybody? It is your friend Chris Luck. I am the creator of AIville, which is the largest community in the world for people like yourself that are learning how to use AI. Today is a very, 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 very special live stream on my YouTube channel. As you can see, my backdrop does not say AIville, it says AI Gold Rush. And that is because this live stream that we're about to do, well, I guess we're not about to do, we're doing it right now because you're here. This is a one-shot deal. So I am doing this live, one time only, right now. And the fact that you're here, you get to experience it live. But this is a behind-the-scenes recording. I'm live, I'm not recorded. Like it's shoot, I don't even know what day it is. Friday, February 27th at 2:02 p.m. Central Time. So I am indeed live, and I want to thank all of you that are taking the time to be here live. Very first comment I actually saw looking at the live stream is my mom that came in. So let me actually size this down a little because, sorry, Mom, your comment is pretty big there. You love watching me teach and all the work and effort I put in everything. Sure, everyone appreciates it. She's going to be popping in and out. She's waiting for her sister to wake up. So this is live. And the reason why I say this is also recorded is because inside of AIville, I have an affiliate program, where people can get paid as like my partner, 50% commissions to refer people to AIville. Well, instead of just sending people directly to AIville, I'm building like a page that they can send people to all about the AI Gold Rush. And so that way, like if you are going down this freelancer path and learning how, to use AI tools, but also getting paid to use them by recommending them to other people, the page that I am going to give you, or all my affiliates, a link to be able to share, there needs to be a video on that page. So the reason for that is because I want the video to be very interactive. I want it to be very current. I want it to be extremely helpful. So all my affiliates would be able to get paid to spread the word about AIville. And the page that they're sending people to is a really, really helpful page with a video that is an on-demand workshop that people can watch. And this is it. So I didn't want to pre-record. Actually, I take that back. I tried to pre-record it a couple times and it sucked. I felt like I was a robot. Not because I don't read scripts or anything, but it's just, I was talking to myself. I had nobody in the live chat. I love seeing all of you that are here right now. I see, DJP saying happy Friday. I see Alistair saying hello, everyone. I just see the chat is on fire, which is awesome. So this is what I love. And I cannot pre-record anything anymore because I miss all of you whenever I'm actually trying to pre-record. So now everything that I do is going to be a live stream. And I would never have thought I would have said that, for the last 25 years in business. But I started going live, as you know, on YouTube about, the week of my birthday last year, which was in August. I was going to go live on my birthday, but I got stung by a wasp, like right under my eye. And on the day I was going to go live, so that didn't work. But now it's just like, I love it. I love showing up. The last 2 weeks, I showed up almost every day during the week. I'm going to keep showing up every day during the week. So what I'm going to do now is I want you to know we are live. I really want you to interact with me as much as possible because like when you see me look at again, this is like a behind the scenes look at what I'm actually doing for my business. So, and you're going to learn a lot too today, by the way. And I like looking at the chat and then clicking on all of you that are popping in, and then things that you have to say. I can press a button and have your comments show up. Now, since I'm going to take the recording of this and use this on a page where anyone can watch it anytime down the road. I'm going to keep an eye out for what some of you are saying in the comments, and I just want to randomly pop up your comments, like on this live stream, knowing that people are going to see this, like probably millions of people are going to end up seeing this, over the course of this year. So It's going to be a lot of fun. And the way this will work here, let me just, again, since this is kind of behind the scenes, I'm going to share with you right now what we're going to do. So, can you all just let me know in the chat? Can you see my screen just fine? Because if you can't see my screen, then we are going to have a serious problem because this is all a hands-on training for you. So, what on the left side of my screen you can see, we're going to go through an agenda here. And if any of you have seen, even I did this last night privately on Zoom, and I usually do this AI Gold Rush workshop every Thursday night, and it's on Zoom. People have to register for it, but I've never done it live on YouTube before. This is the first time I'm doing it. And if you were on the AI Gold Rush workshop last night, I want you to know this one has already been completely updated because I spent last night and all day this morning already updating and revising it. So we're gonna have a lot of fun here. And thank you for all the yeses that are coming through. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, DJP. Thanks, Michael Moonin, and all of you. So good. So this is the page that now you can't there's nothing here right now because, well, I mean, it's here. I built a page out where this is the page that affiliates for AIville are going to be able to send people to. The video people are going to be able to watch is going to be the AI Gold Rush Workshop, which is going to be 21 ways to make money with AI in 2026. What we're doing right now, this live stream, when I download this video, I'm going to edit out all the stuff I'm saying right now, and then it's just going to get right into the live stream. So the reason I'm telling you this is because I'm going to show you 21 ways that you can make money with AI. And AIville is always open to the public. Anybody can join. It's $97 a month or $9.97 a year. And when people come to this page, you're going to see me when I get to talking about AIville. Once I get through the 21 ways to make money with AI, then you're going to hear me say, if you want to join, tap the button below this video. If you're actually here on the live stream, understand there's not a button. I understand there's not a button below this video on YouTube. So if you haven't done so already, on this YouTube video, you can refresh the page and you'll see the direct raw link on the YouTube video. I believe it is aiville.com/checkout/pro. So there's going to be a button below the video on the page that this is going to be on where there's going to be where people can join for $97 a month or $9.97 a year. So when you hear me get to the point saying tap the button below to create your account, and if you're here live, you're gonna be like, there is no button, Chris. And I understand that because we're live. Again, I know where the video is going to be afterwards, which is going to be on this page. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and that is the behind the scenes tour of what we're actually doing and kind of what the recording is of this. And we're going to have a lot of fun. I have a lot of examples I'm going to share with you. For some of you that have followed me for quite a while, you're going to see I'm going to share some examples you've never seen before and some new tools you've probably never seen before because I just added them this morning. And I'm just excited to get going. So I'm going to pause for a second and I'm going to kind of reset myself. And I'm going to make sure that all my little screens are working. So, okay, so we've got me full screen in my office. We've got side by side me where you still see a lot of my office. Then you've got small me when I'm up in the top corner when I'm showing things to you more on my screen. So it looks like we're good. All right. So this live stream is going to be pulled off of YouTube. So once we're done and I have the recording of this, it's not going to be available on YouTube anymore. Once I get it down, I'm just going to remove it from my YouTube channel. So this is truly you get to be a part of a private event that's happening that is not going to be publicly available after this. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. And if you're a member of AIville and you're here, hang tight because I have some fun stuff I want to do with you and ask you to do some shout outs and where you're from, how long you've been a member, just all kinds of stuff like that. So look at this like a private party, and we're getting started right now. So let me pause. And then you're going to see me do this weird cheesy smile. I'm just going to look at the camera and just smile because that's actually going to be the still shot, the thumbnail. And then you're going to see me reintroduce myself, and I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to be watching the live stream, live chat. I want to be very interactive with you. And I've never done this before, so I don't know how this is going to go. I hope it's going to go well. That's the idea, but you never know. So If you want to see the recording of this, I'll tell you what, since you're here live, when I get to the very end and I kind of sign off and I'll say, I'll see you inside of AIville or something like that, I will probably freeze and have this cheesy smile like frozen, because that'll be like for me to know that's the end of where I need to cut it. And then I'll ask all of you that are here live, like, what did you think? And I'm going to show you where you can get the recording and all that kind of stuff. So that's it. That's pretty much what we're doing. So, all right. So let me pause for a second, and then we're going to have some fun here. My phone's in do not disturb. Hey there, it is your friend Chris Luck, and I am your host of this AI Gold Rush workshop. I want to thank you so much for showing interest in learning 21 ways to make money with AI. I'm actually doing this workshop live right now, so I just want to say hi to everybody that's watching this live. If you put in your information to get access to this workshop and you hit play and you're like, he's not live, I don't see a live chat, it's because I'm recording this live. So it's because I like to teach in like a live environment. So I imagine that I'm in my home office right now, and I imagine you're sitting here next to me around all my stuff that I've collected over the years. You're going to see me use a lot of props here throughout this whole workshop, but I imagine you're sitting next to me and we're looking at my computer screen. I'm going to share my computer screen here in a minute, and I'm just going to get right into like what the AI Gold Rush is, how you can be a part of it, 21 different ways you can kind of enter it. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. And then the audience that is here as well, I'm going to interact with them. So when you see me hit buttons to kind of pop up their messages on the screen, that's because it's a live audience. So that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into my screen. So I'm going to share it, and you should all be able to see it right now. And like I said, this is the AI Gold Rush. And by the way, I'm the creator of AIville. It's the largest community on the planet for people that are learning how to use AI. And right now, the big theme that has been going on for about the last year has been about the AI Gold Rush. So that's why we're here today. And the reason is because every generation gets one shot at a gold rush, and we are living in the gold rush right now. There's very few people that know how to make money with AI, which means right now is the easiest it's ever going to be. And the easy money, though, could be gone by the summer. And you can see right here on the right side of my screen, this was a graphic put together by the Financial Times showing that ChatGPT, it took ChatGPT 2 years to get to 800 million users. It took the internet 12 years to get to 800 million users. So, and that is just ChatGPT. That's not the overall state of artificial intelligence. That's just ChatGPT. So when there is a growth like that and an adoption for something like this so quickly, there's a massive land grab and potential to build new businesses, to make some extra money on the side, and to just really help people in this world of AI. And also, another really crazy graph that I found was every dot you see here on the screen, it represents humans. And out of all the dots you see here, there are 8.1 billion humans on the planet. All of the gray dots that you're looking at, or gray squares that you're looking at, are people, it represents people that have never used AI, okay? And then the green squares that you see here are people that are free chatbot users. So think like free users of ChatGPT. And then you've got the yellow all the way down here, which are people that are paying for a chatbot like ChatGPT. Then you've got the red, one block out of the entire global population, one block of people that are actually really using this as like a full-time thing. So there is a massive, massive opportunity right now, and you're looking at the very early stages of it. And so you're in the right place at the perfect time. And there are 3 types of people that show up to every gold rush. There's the waiters that just sit around and they just hope things are going to get easier and they're just kind of waiting. Then you got the wonders that they jump in. That's like all the green dots here. They jump in and they have no plan of what they're doing. They have the tool, but they don't know really what to do with it. They just kind of mess around with it. And then you got the winners that follow a proven blueprint. They go all in, they cash in, and then everyone else is wishing that they would have done that at the right time, at the right place. That's that one red dot down there at the very bottom right, which is hopefully the dot you're going to be in by the time we're done with this workshop. Now, here's the part that nobody likes to hear. So every gold rush comes to an end. There was the original gold rush back in the early 1800s, came to an end. There was the dot-com gold rush that came in like the late 90s, the dot-com boom, that came to an end. There was like a crypto gold rush for a little bit. And then now we have an AI gold rush that is unlike anything that has ever happened before. And fortunes are getting made very fast. And then the doors are going to slam shut for the opportunity. And I don't want you to be on the wrong side of that door, which is why we are actually here right now on the AI Gold Rush Workshop. So a quick intro for who I am and why you should listen. So my name, I'm Chris Luck. I have like 40, I'm up to 44 of these hats that have like a clover on it. It's not my brand. It's just a brand. Actually, I don't even really like the brand. They used to make really good hats, and then now the quality's kind of gone downhill. But you will, if you ever see me anywhere popping up on the internet or on an interview or on stage or just out in the public or anywhere, I always have a hat with a clover on, and it's usually a different color. But that is my last name, Chris Luck. I am 44 years old. I've been married for 19 years. I have 2 daughters that are 13 and 15. I've been making money online since 1999, and I built many 6- and 7-figure businesses on my own. I love showing people how to do the same, because it's one thing to like do it on your own, but it's so much more enlightening, and it just fills me with love when I know that I can teach other people kind of the path that I went on. And then I discovered ChatGPT back on November 30th of 2022. That's when it was in beta and you could create an account. I became obsessed with what it could do. It just felt like magic. You could ask it anything you want, and then it just did it, and it just blew my mind. So I kind of went down the rabbit hole, and beyond ChatGPT, I just started going out and joining everything I could and buying everything I could on AI. I bought all the AI tools. I bought all the AI tutorials. I bought all the AI courses. I joined some AI business groups and masterminds. And as I was doing that and spending money everywhere, I didn't like trying to figure all this out on my own, because I'm in a smaller town. I'm in Southern Illinois. And when I go to like the coffee shop or anywhere and just talk about what I'm doing, people just look at me like I've got 4 heads. Like because they are in the gray boxes and squares that have never touched AI before. So I built a place called AIville. And again, it's become the largest community online for people that are learning how to use AI. And I love helping people figure this kind of stuff out. And that's why I'm here with you today on this AI Gold Rush workshop. So why most people aren't making any money with AI is not because the opportunity isn't real. The opportunity is absolutely massive. It's the biggest opportunity, not only that I've seen in my lifetime, but just from research and stuff that I've done over multiple lifetimes. It's like the biggest opportunity it's ever really came across. And people are making money with AI every day in ways that you will not even possibly imagine. I'm going to show you a lot of them today, and it's just going to blow your mind. And it's going to really, hopefully, wake you up a little bit. And it's easier said than done, though, to make money with AI. It's one thing to use a tool and play with it, but it's another thing to actually know how to use it to put money in the bank account. So AI can do anything and everything, as you can imagine, which it sounds amazing until it completely paralyzes you. Because most people, they get overwhelmed before they start, and they jump from idea to idea and tool to tool and, path to path, and they never finish anything. They're just kind of dabbling with everything. So the easiest way to make money with AI right now is, first, you need to know what your options are. You need to know what tools are out there. You need to know what are the best tools in class for what they do. You need to know all the different paths out there and ways you can make money with AI. And then you need to pick one, and you need to stick with it. And I actually have a book. Actually, here, I'm going to grab it real quick. I'm always thinking of like things that are in my office that I can grab and show you. Hang on one second. Okay, so there's this book called The One Thing, and it is by Gary Keller, and it says the surprisingly simple truth behind extraordinary results. The one thing. If you have not read this, read it. If you don't have time to read it, go to ChatGPT and say, Chris Luck told me I need to read the one thing. I don't have time to read it. Summarize on how this can apply to me in the world of the AI gold rush and how I can make money with AI. And you will see ChatGPT will probably tell you need to pick a path and stick with it and focus on one thing. So I'm actually here to help you with that right now. If you don't really know what that one thing is, or you don't even know like what paths are available, that's what I'm here to do. And the reason that I feel like I'm the one that is capable of doing this for you is, again, I have the largest community in the world right now for people that are learning how to use AI every day. And the majority of what people are talking about in that community are all about ways they're making money, becoming a freelancer, services they're offering, things that they're doing. They're starting their own businesses using certain tools, and it's a lot of fun. So real quick, for those of you that are inside of AIville right now that are like here live, because again, this is like a live workshop that I'm doing, just briefly, just say where you're from and like how long you've been a member, and then what do you think about AIville? Because it's one thing to say that, yeah, I've created this thing and it's great and all that kind of stuff, but it's another thing to actually hear it from other people. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to keep an eye on the live chat too, just to it's usually about a 10-second delay from when I'm doing this to when I actually can hit a button and then they pop up. But I'm going to walk you through 21 different ways that you can make money with AI this year in 2026. And not just this year in 2026, like we're still early in the beginning of 2026, and the tools I'm going to show you right now are mind-blowing. And I can't even imagine what's going to be like 3 months from now, what's going to be like going into the summer and all that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk through all of these different categories. And what I want you to do is think about the book, The One Thing. I don't want you to look at all these categories and think, Chris, this is overwhelming. This is way too much stuff. I can't do all this possibly ever in my life. You don't have to. I'm opening your mind up to possibilities. And then I want you to focus on the one thing. And then there's another book too that I like to recommend called The Blue Ocean Strategy. This is my favorite book of all time. So what's great about this book is, if you don't have time to read it, just ask ChatGPT. What's great about this book is that it talks about really cool stories, like how Cirque du Soleil was actually created by two brothers. That one brother went down the path of being like in the circus, and it's kind of like a dying industry. It was a bloody ocean of like competitors, and it was kind of just old and kind of drying up. The other brother was in theater, also kind of older industry, kind of bloody with competitors. Not a lot of people go to theater things anymore as much as they used to. Their multiple generations did. So they came together and they created Cirque du Soleil. So they combined two ideas from two different industries and they create a blue ocean. So when I'm showing you all these different ways you can make money, don't think you just need to pick one category and go all in with it. You can take multiple categories and combine them together and then just create your own ocean if you want, in your own kind of style. So just real quick, I'm just taking a look here in the chat. So it looks like Michael Noonan says, Michael's from New York and he's been in AIville for 4 months, better than anything else available online, bar none. We've got Ohio, member for 4 months, learning a lot. We've got Minnesota, Mike, coming in for a member for about a month and has been loving it. We've got Donna, member for 4 months. She's in Connecticut, and AIville has tools that she needs, and she loves all the webinars I do. And yeah, thank you. And if you missed the chance to actually have a little shout out right now, I'll actually give you another option to do another shout out a little bit later. So, thank you, Alistair, for being here, and everybody else that is, coming in with all the comments. So let's have some fun. I'm really worried about this because this is where I'm going to do some live demos, and sometimes my internet gets hung up a little bit. Sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to share more of my screen so you can actually see all these little tabs that I have up here across the top are going to be different things we're going to be looking at. Also, one more thing before we get started is you're going to see me talk about, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to go through the first category, and I'll go through the first category, then I'm going to explain the reasoning in how I got the information that you're about to see. So AI writing, the best tool as of right now in 2026 for AI writing is going to be Claude Opus 4.6. And what you can do with it is you can write anything about everything in seconds, and you can instantly become a world-class writer and get paid to write for people. How much you can make? There is this girl I found on Fiverr called Carrie. She writes content using AI, charges $35 for 500 words. She has 180 reviews, and if you do the math, she's brought in over $6,300. Now, if you're wondering, if you've never heard of Fiverr before and you're like, what the heck is Chris talking about? Like, what is this place? And who's this person? And is she qualified for this? Who knows? But the way Fiverr works is you can go to sellonfiverr.com and you can become a freelancer, and you don't need any prior experience. They don't care how old you are. They don't care where you live in the world. They don't care what kind of house you're in or what kind of background you have, or if you were kicked out of high school or what. You could create a profile with no background whatsoever, and you can build an entire global business just from your laptop. And the way it works is you create a profile on Fiverr, and then you could create it under your name. You could create it under like a pin name. You could create it under, you could make up a new company name or an agency name, whatever you want to do. I would recommend doing it under your real name or a pin name, because people like to work with people, not necessarily companies. And what you can do is you create a profile, and then you can just create what they call gigs. And then you could just say, hey, I love AI and I will do this for this much money. So this is me kind of getting you up to speed on what Fiverr is. And then what I'm going to do is when we go through these 21 categories, I'm going to show you somebody that I found, something that they offer where they're fulfilling it with AI. We're showing you how much money that they're actually charging. But check this out. Let me kind of move myself a little smaller here. So you can actually see this is just the basic package. She also has a $135 package and a $520 package, which is just she's offering up more words. So when you see me say this person is doing this and they're making this much money, understand I'm taking their basic gig that they offer times the number of reviews that they have, because Fiverr, nobody can just publicly go there and just leave a review just because I think she's a nice person or she's my friend. You have to be a verified customer, just like how Amazon has like verified reviews. So that's where the numbers come from. But if you actually look at it, I mean, she has like 2,200 orders. And so the math is way more than $6,300 on how much she's made doing this. But anyway, you're going to see why I'm recommending and talking about Fiverr as we get further in this AI Gold Rush workshop. So now that you know the best tool is Claude Opus 4.6, you know how much somebody can make doing this. If you want to do the same, what you could do is the easiest way to get started. Step 1, create an account on Claude.ai. Step 2, you want to start a new chat. So you just open the sidebar, click on new chat. Then once you have your new chat ready to go, you copy this prompt. So I'm going to show you how you can get access to this document when we get to the end here. So don't worry about writing these prompts down now. I don't like to do presentations and slideshows. I like to just show you my computer screen and give you my notes and have links and give you prompts, and then you can just have the document later. So what we're going to do is copy this prompt and paste it over here. So the prompt is you're a world-class, award-winning writer and then you got to insert industry. So we'll say in the AI Gold Rush. And actually, award-winning writer in the AI industry. And I need you to write a 1,000-word article about the AI Gold Rush and the opportunity to become a freelancer. Now, you're going to notice I hate typing because I'm not a good typer. I misspell about every other word. So I'm actually going to start using, I have this other app I use on my computer. I'll talk about later, but it listens to what I say and it just kind of dictates. It dictates. So, all right. So it's letting me know it's going to write this article in a direct response style, which is punchy, accessible, driving towards the opportunity. Let me create this as a polished document for you. Now, if you were to go to, for instance, like ChatGPT or something like that, you'll probably get a document like very quickly. With Claude, the reason it's better at writing is because of what it taps into. So all of these tools are called LLMs, which are large language models, and they all have different resources that they're pulling from to give you the output that you're getting. So you're going to see me use a lot of the top AI tools throughout this workshop. And you're going to see why I use certain tools for certain things. So for this one, as it's writing, I just want to take a look here at the chat, and I'm just wanting to say hi to all of you that are taking the time to say hi. What's up? Coming all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. And we have Darlene coming in from New Jersey. And thank you by saying, by the way, AIville is the best investment you made last year. So awesome. So we see, let's see, Roger coming in. He's been here since August 2nd. And we got Lee coming in from Central Pennsylvania, been in for 2 weeks, white knuckling. So that's awesome. So, all right, why it's still doing this, I also want you to know that you don't have to pay for any of these tools to get started. So I recommend starting off just getting access to the tools for free, and then see kind of what they're capable of doing, and then decide if you want to pay or not. Now, the reason why what you just saw took a while was because instead of it just giving me an article directly in ChatGPT, which most people would use, it actually gave me the article, but then it wrote it in a complete, perfectly formatted doc that I can then download to my Google Drive. I could download and put in Microsoft Word, or if I have a client that wants a document for something or wants me to write an article, I can just download the document directly here. So that's the difference of using Claude for writing versus anything else. If you want to do anything with AI music, the best tool, this is a lot of fun. I hope my mom's still here. So if you want to do anything with AI music, the best tool is going to be called Suno. You can find it by going to suno.com. And what you can do with it is you can turn sentences into songs in seconds, and you can instantly become a music producer and get paid to produce songs for people. How much you can make. I found this person over on Fiverr says, I will create a custom AI song for basically any lyrics and chart one song. Currently has 152 reviews. They have brought in over $3,000 just saying that they're going to make AI songs for people. And if you actually listen to some of their samples, not that great, but there's not a lot of people that are doing this. Because remember, when I showed you that graph at the very beginning here, all these people in the gray have never touched AI. People in the green are just people that are just dabbling around. The people in the one red square, by the way, all these dots, if you're kind of late to the party here, these dots represent every human on the planet. So 8.1 billion people. And this little red dot in the corner is how many people are actually using AI to the level that I'm showing you right now. So, all right, my mom is here. That's cool. So here, check this out. My mom already knows this, but you're all going to catch up here in a second. So what you do is you go to suno.com. and then you create a new song. So on the left-hand side, you're just going to click on create. And then when you click on create, you're just going to copy this prompt. So again, I'll give you this document later, but you just copy the prompt. It says you're a professional hit songwriter and music producer, write a hit, and then whatever genre. So you could say like write a hit country song about the AI gold rush. So I already did this. So you could I make a lot of songs on here. So I just did one that's only 29 seconds. And just so you could see what it was capable of doing. So what I said was, you're a professional hit songwriter, music producer, write a hit 30-second jingle about the AI gold rush and why you should follow Chris Luck. So check this out. I'm going to hit play and let me know if you can all hear this, because this is the first time I'm actually hitting play while we're live on a live stream. And I don't know if it's actually going to come through or not, but we're going to attempt it.
Hey, it's Chris Luck. Pull up a chair. Got a wild new way to change your year. Tiny laptop, big old dream. He's gonna show you how to feed that machine. It's the AI Gold Rush. Dig in deep, turn smart little prompts into money you keep. Laugh while you learn, we're leveling up. Get paid with your brain with Chris Luck. Get paid with your brain with Chris Luck. Hey!
That was made by just 2 sentences in Suno. And just so you know, anybody can do this. So if I go to my profile, I have one person I'm following right now. That's my mom. And if I pull her up, I just taught her how to do this, like what mom, like 2 weeks ago. And so far, I have her making songs every day from her iPad, or she does on her iPhone too, just about stories about her life that she, it'd be kind of fun to put in a song. And then every morning she sends me like a song about like a story about her life, which is incredible. And she's even building a playlist. And it's a really cool way that we're kind of connecting with each other. And I'm going to be doing the same back for her. So you can not just use Suno to, make money for people like this person right here, but you can also do it for fun and then also, do it for other people and just really be kind of ahead of the trend on this world of AI. If you want to do anything with art, so artwork or anything like that, the best tool is going to be called Midjourney. What you can do with Midjourney is design incredible artwork and become a digital artist and get paid to create art for people. And when I'm talking about art, literally anything that you would personally wish you could be a great artist to ever, the greatest artist on the planet to be able to do something, or a photographer, you can do it with Midjourney. So how much you can make is, I found this person, I thought this was a fun one. Devaro will create watercolor pet portraits, and he charges $10 for just one animal, has 729 reviews, which means he's brought in over $7,290 making watercolor pet portraits. Now, look at the quality of this pet portrait, okay? What he's giving you is a digital watercolor illustration. So he's creating it digitally and just giving you the download file. If you want to get into the business of doing this, the easiest way to get started, you go back to Midjourney, you create an account, it's free, you find a style you like. So the best way to do that, let me turn off my camera here for a second. On the top right, you click on images and you could type in like watercolor pet portrait. And then you come down and you take a look at all these beautiful watercolor pet portraits. And then you just click on them until you find one that you just really like the style of. And when you like the style, then step 3 is you're just going to design your own artwork based off of that style. So what's really cool about the world of AI that most people don't understand and just most people can't even believe is a thing is that people that are creating incredible work, whether it be artwork or songs or videos, which I'm going to show you here too, they put them out there and share the prompts that they use to create what they did. So we can all, as humans, get better at using AI. So it's this really cool community where we're all just helping each other. So when you hear me say, like, find something that's out there and literally copy the prompt, then you can just, it's okay to do that. And Midjourney even gives you the ability to tap on the prompt. And then once you do that, you submit it a few times to get a different version. So I could kind of change it around a little bit. This is a longer prompt, so I'm not going to change too much. Let's say a joyful instead of fluffy dog. I'll say joyful, fluffy. I don't actually sound. It wouldn't be a fluffy. It'd be a joyful mini bulldog. And then I'm not even going to read the rest of it. I'm just going to send that in. And then what's really cool is you can hit up on the keyboard and send it in again. Hit up on the keyboard, send it in again. Hit up one more time, send it in again. And then you can come and then watch. You can now be in the business of being a watercolor pet portrait artist. I generated all of these in under like 20 seconds. So you can come in here and then I didn't take the time to actually tweak the prompt too much, but just literally copying what was already out there and just changing the dog. You could take these and then go create your own profile on Fiverr and say, hey, guess what? My name is Wendy and I create custom watercolor pet portraits. And hey, here's some of the work that I do. People will go nuts. And that's exactly how you do it. And then something else I want to mention is, because I know a lot of people, the first time hearing this, they're probably thinking, oh, I can't copy somebody else's prompt and use it. That's not right. There's another book that I like to recommend from a guy called Austin Kleon. It's called Steal Like an Artist. And what this book is all about is about how some of the most well-known artists in history of all time, he breaks down how they are not truly unique. They take styles from different artists and different kind of techniques and they combine them and then they make their own technique. So they weren't just looking at a blank canvas. They were looking at what other people were doing. Guess what that also relates to? The blue ocean strategy. So a lot of this, I hope, is coming kind of to sense for you when you start to see this. So you can go on from this workshop and really just take off in whatever industry you want to do. And I'm giving you the tools, but also the skills right now on how you can be able to pull this off. Okay. So if you want to do anything with product photography, the best tool for product photography is called Nano Banana 2. So Nano Banana 2, what you can do is create stunning product placements, instantly become a product photographer, and get paid to create product photos for people. How much you can make? I found this person on Fiverr that says they will do AI product photography. So if you don't know really what this is, you would offer a service like this. Someone will send you a picture of their product. Maybe they have like a online boutique and they need their product or jewelry on, a model or something. Or you got people that are on Amazon. Maybe they got water bottles or a sports supplement or something, and they need professional photos. And what they do is they will hire someone like this person for $15 for one image. And then he has 2,500 reviews, which means he's brought in over $3,700. No, not 100, $37,000 doing just product photography placements. So the easiest way to get started, I went ahead and just for fun, I took a picture of the panda that he has here. And what you can do is you want to set up what's called a Gemini account. So Gemini is Google's answer to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI. Gemini is owned by Google. So what you do is this is where Nano Banana sits, is inside of Gemini. So you go to gemini.google.com and you upload a product. So what you do is you start a new chat. And then here, I actually did this ahead of time so we could save time on watching me try to copy prompts and stuff. But I created a new chat, and then I just took a picture of that panda that was on his profile. So this little panda right here. And then I kind of looked at this person, and I just tried to think of a way to just describe that person because I want to show you what to do here. So step 3 would be to copy this prompt. So the prompt here on the left just says a hyper-realistic shot of the uploaded product. So the product I uploaded to the chat. And then you describe the scene. But what's really important is you want to use words like soft bokeh background, cinematic lighting, 8K resolution, highly detailed features. This is what's going to make you really stand out. So what I did was I said, for the scene, I said, held by a woman in her 20s with long wavy brown hair and a cashmere sweater, looking at the camera, smiling in her cozy living room with neutral colors and a bookshelf behind her decorated in fairy lights. I just tried to describe that picture, and this is what I came up with. I'm sorry, but I feel like this would be like a 5 out of 5 star rating on how high quality of a picture this is for product photography versus that. So this person, however, though, we go back and look, has made over $37,000 doing quality like that. I just gave you the prompt where you can come into this business and offer product photography services, create a portfolio of quality like this, and just completely clean up. If you want to do anything with AI development, the best tool, and this is the first time I've recommended this on the AI Gold Rush Workshop, is going to be called Durable. This is a brand new tool that came out and I'm in love with. So you can build an AI website in just a few minutes, and you can instantly become a talented web developer and get paid to develop websites for people. How much you can make? I found this person over on Fiverr that develops AI websites, charges $200 for one basic page, just a one-page website. Currently has 40 reviews though, brought in $8,000 just getting started offering the ability to do an AI website. Easiest way to get started is you jump over to Durable and you just go to trydurable.com. And then when you come here, and it does a lot of different things. It's a website builder. It can also build a brand and it can build a blog. But let's just say you want to do a website builder. Not only is it going to design a website for you, but it's also going to help you grow your traffic. So I already created an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and sign in really quick. So bear with me as I sign in so you can see it. Because I want to make sure when I show you tools, I'm always actually showing you live demos of how they work. Okay, so once you get in, I'm just going to go if you were creating an account for the first time, this is what it's going to do. It's going to pop up and just start off. It's not going to show you a dashboard. It's not going to give you a whole bunch of templates or anything like that. It wants to know about your business. So all you have to do is answer some questions, and it has a beautiful onboarding experience. You don't need to be detailed. The less you give it, the more it actually does, which is usually the opposite. Whenever you use tools like ChatGPT or anything, the more you give it, usually the more you get out. But this is very different, and I've tested this. So for instance, what type of business are you building? I will just say I don't know. It says example, personal training. So I'll just say personal training business for men over 40. because that's me. And then it says, what is your current revenue? Just starting. And then where's your business located? We'll just leave United States. And then what's the name of your business? And if you don't know the name of your business, you can say, show me some suggestions. And it will come up and give you ideas of names for businesses that you could actually get the domain name for. So it's like Evolve Strength is Iron Oak Training. Sounds pretty awesome. So let's use Iron Oak Training. And it's like, okay, you're building Iron Oak Training, a personal training business for men over 40 in the United States, and you're just getting started. Tell us more about your services, target customers, or any other details. I don't really have any. So I wonder if I can just hit start building. And normally, if you did have some, but since I'm kind of on the spot right now because we're live, I just want you to see putting very little details in what it's actually going to do for you. So why that's building, I want to do just a kind of a little pause for a second, because again, this is live. If you're actually watching this on demand because you showed interest in this AI Gold Rush workshop and you're watching this, I just need to take a sip of water because I'm a human. I'm not an AI, and my mouth's getting a little dry. And I also want to just see, for all of you that are here live, what do you think? Can you let me know in the chat? Especially, I see a lot of names here that have seen some of my live workshops before on this topic, the AI Gold Rush. How would you describe this, like in one sentence? Like, how are you enjoying this workshop? Hopefully you are enjoying this workshop, because this is where I like to just do a little shout out to all of you that are taking the time to be here. And again, this is the hardest part about going live, because there's always like a 10-second delay. So I have to say it, then I'm trying to find a way to fill in the gap, and then we'll come back to it. Why? Since I do say that, I've got a lot of things around me. So I'm going to pull out one of my first of many props, which is my little genie lamp here. So the reason I have this genie lamp next to me in my office is that I use AI all day, every day. And I've been using it for years, and I use it for everything. But sometimes whenever I'm looking at AI and I'm looking at a prompt or just a box and I have to tell it to do something, I kind of get hung up. And I installed this thing where I can dictate, like where I just hit a button on my keyboard and then it listens to me and then uses AI to make what I'm saying sound a little better. And that kind of works. But I usually do that when I'm looking at my genie lamp, because I want you to always imagine, when you talk to any AI whatsoever, doesn't matter what platform, imagine there's a genie on the other side of the screen, and it will do whatever you want it to do. You just have to tell it what you want to do. So you need to get in the habit of actually going above and beyond and telling it the craziest thing that you want it to do and see what it can do. And chances are, like 10 out of 10 times, it's going to do its best to make you happy, because that's what it does. So it's a lot of fun. All right, so before we jump in here, and by the way, the website's already built, so we're going to come back and take a look at it. But thank you, Velvet, by saying awesome job, and thank you for the 10 out of 10, and thank you, Texas, for saying all the information. Backstage Pass just signed up last night to my community at AIville, so thanks for saying that. Awesome, so thank you for everybody that's coming in. Literally money making gold. I like that. I need to remember that for future presentations. Good. So, and my mom says great too. So we are good to go. So we're going to jump back into my computer, and why I just kind of filled the space there for a minute. It built a website. So this is what it looks like. So step 3 for this is you just want to have fun with the editor. And the editor is super simple. You just tap any part of the website and tell it what you want changed. So for instance, like let's say Iron Oak Training, it just has text there, but like you don't like the text. You can actually click on the logo, and you can pick an image. You can actually replace it and generate the logo. And if you don't know what to say, just say, surprise me. And it will actually sketch some ideas together for you of what the logo for like Iron Oak Training should be. So this is the first time I've ever seen, and there's the first example of a logo, and it just kind of popped it up there for me. So this is the first time where I've ever seen a website builder where you can come in and edit things by just, you click on something and it will ask you what you would like to do, and it's using AI the entire time. And if you don't like sections, or if you don't like the colors of this, you literally just click on colors, and in just one click, you can just change all the brand colors immediately. So it is a whole lot of fun. And if you want to add sections, it comes up with sections for you for everything you can think of. You can be an instant like web developer tonight if you just sign up to Durable and just kind of play around with it. Super cool. If you want to do anything with AI voiceovers, the best tool for AI voiceovers is going to be called 11 Labs. Now, 11 Labs can do a lot of things. It came on the market a couple years ago, and it came into the market literally as like the champion, like the category leader for AI voiceovers, and it has always remained the category leader for AI voiceovers. What you can do is you can turn text into speech in seconds. You could become a voiceover artist. You could get paid to create voiceovers for people. You could create audiobooks for people, whatever you want. How much you can make? I found Sarah over here on Fiverr that charges or creates high quality voiceovers, charges $35 for 2,000 words, has 142 reviews, which means she's brought in over $4,970. Easiest way to get started, if you want to do anything with this, is you go to 11 Labs, create an account, and you select a voice. How you find your voice, you click on voices on the left-hand side here, and this is the voice library. You can actually search by just describing the kind of voice you want. You can look at the trending voices. You can look at popular TikTok voices. So all you do is you just like this Quentin guy, you just click on it and listen to it for a second.
Let today be the day you choose this voice for your voiceover needs.
You ever get that feeling like today's the day everything clicks? Yeah, let's go make something amazing happen.
So when you find voices that you like, you hit this little plus sign and you can add this voice to your library. Then when you're ready to generate your voiceover, you just click on text to speech on the left-hand side, and then you type in whatever you want to say. So here, I'll zoom in so you can see a little bit. So I typed in just like a little description here, and then you select your voice on the right. So that Quentin guy that you just heard, he selected, but I also have like Quentin, I have Brittany, I have Jessa. I actually cloned my own voice, and which is amazing. It actually sounds better than me, which is terrifying. But Quentin, I just put in a script, and then you hit generate speech, and watch how fast this will generate.
Hi,
I'm going to pause for a second because I'm waiting for it. It generated 2 versions instantly, so you can click and listen to each one.
the voice of Chris Luck's AI Gold Rush Workshop. I hope you're enjoying all of the AI tools he's sharing with you. If you think this is amazing, wait until you see what he's going to show you next. Hi,
Okay, so that was with Quentin, and if you want to just kind of see what it sounds like with another one that you added to your voice library, you just click a different voice, and then you hit generate speech, and then it's going to generate 2 versions of...
Hi, I'm the voice.
It's going to generate 2 versions of the other voice, and then each version has just different voice inflections and tonality. So we'll just listen to one.
Voice of Chris Luck's AI Gold Rush Workshop. I hope you're enjoying all of the AI tools he's sharing with you. If you think this is amazing, wait until you see what he's going to show you next. Hi.
So there you go. That is how you want to use AI voiceovers, and you can make a decent amount of money doing it. And not only can you just say, I'm going to create a high quality voiceover, think of all the things that someone would want a voiceover for, and you could have an entire Fiverr portfolio and list of gigs where you do voiceovers for audiobook narration, you do voiceovers for ads, you do voiceovers for social media posts. So you could actually turn the one skill of just being good at making voiceovers using a tool very quickly like 11 Labs, and you could offer a lot of different services for that. Now we're going to get into some fun stuff. AI influencers. This is mind-blowing. So back to Nano Banana 2. Nano Banana 2 is going to be the best tool as of right now to generate AI influencers. Now, what can you do and what is an AI influencer? Glad you asked. You can create AI influencers for social media, become an AI influencer creator, and get paid to create AI influencers for people. AI influencers are people that have been created with AI that do not exist. And there are profiles all over every social media platform of people that don't exist. And it's just a whole different world that you probably don't even know is out there. How much you can make? I found this person over on Fiverr. Says, I will create a realistic AI influencer model that will go viral. I mean, you can't say it's going to go viral, but whatever. Charges $35 for one influencer. So they will design an influencer for you. Currently has 102 reviews, has brought in over $3,570. So imagine for a second, somebody comes to you and says, I want an AI influencer whether they want the influencer to be someone to like hold a product for them or like one of their products, or maybe they want an influencer because they want to create a whole profile and like persona of, influencers out there to talk about their products or just for fun. This is probably the biggest money-making market as of right now in the world of AI, because like you can get paid to create the image, but then they will keep coming back and pay you to create other versions of the image, like the influencer doing other things. They'll come back again and have you make an AI voiceover for them. They'll come back again and want you to make videos for them. So the AI influencer industry is massive. Easiest way to get started, you would set up your Gemini account, and then you would just go start a new chat. So I've created a couple so I could just walk you through how simple this would be, because there's a very simple prompt that I came up with. You can just copy right now, and you could use this to just start creating AI influencers immediately. So it would be hyper-realistic shot of and then you describe the person, wearing, describe the outfit, describe the location, looking at the camera. Then what's important is you have to say hyper-realistic skin texture with visitable pores, soft bokeh background, cinematic lighting, 8K resolution, and highly detailed features. Once you have all of that, and then so I've done this to, for instance, a farmer. So I just said hyper-realistic shot of an old man that looks like a farmer wearing a farmer's outfit farmers wear, sitting in a rocking chair on his back porch at his farmhouse during sunset looking at the camera. And then it made that instantly. And this happens within less than 7 seconds. It just made that. And then now I could take this and use this in other tools to animate him, to get him to talk, to get him to do whatever it is I'd like him to do. And another example could be a CrossFit guy. So you could actually use words, and I don't understand how you can get away with this with AI, but you can. You could put in words that are kind of trademarked words. So like a hyper-realistic shot of a guy that's ripped wearing a CrossFit Games competition outfit at a CrossFit Games competition, looking at the camera. And it generated something that literally looked like it was just created a shot on ESPN in the middle of a CrossFit Games. And then I could drop him into something else and have him say whatever it is I like him to say. Another one would be a hyper-realistic shot of a woman that looks like a yoga instructor meets Barbie wearing a yoga outfit in a beach in Malibu. That's what I came up with. Two more would be a hyper-realistic shot of a teenager that looks like a gamer wearing a black hoodie and a large headset in a dark room lit only by RGB lights and multiple monitors. Came up with that. And what's insane is that the background and the posters on his wall, I don't know if you can see it because I'm not zooming here. I'm just going to download this so I can actually pull up the full size, because it is unbelievable what it did in this photo that I did not give it any further direction other than just like a gamer in like a dark lit room. And this is where I just have to wait for my internet to catch up. But it just made this image. Now, if you zoom in on this image, I mean, look at the pores on his face. His headset is actually weathered. If you look at the background, there's a Star Wars poster. There's a Cyberpunk, which is a popular video game, on his screen. He has these all these little Funko Pops all over in his room, which is actually another popular thing. He's got The Witcher, which is another popular game, on the background here. And I didn't even tell to do all that. So this is the power of using something like Nano Banana Pro or Nano Banana 2 with the right prompt. And then another one, just to show you again, taking kind of trademarks and everything to a whole nother level, is a hyper-realistic shot of a woman that looks like she's in college wearing a Harvard hoodie in a busy Starbucks cafe with her MacBook. So I said Harvard, so kind of trademark there, busy Starbucks cafe and a MacBook. So let me go ahead, and it generated this right here. So exactly what you would imagine. MacBook. It looks like her name's Sarah because it says Sarah on her Starbucks cup. She's wearing her Harvard hoodie, and it's a busy Starbucks cafe. And if you've ever been to a Starbucks, this is exactly the layout and what a Starbucks looks like. So absolutely incredible. And this is your competition. Somebody that just makes images, that just look like that, which no offense to what's out there, but you can do way better. Okay, so next is AI characters. So if you want to do anything with, let's get out of realistic stuff for a minute. And I'm a huge fan of Walt Disney. I love everything that Walt Disney did. I love his story about how, he came up with Mickey Mouse and everything. And then I love how he, got into Pixar. And then I love how Steve Jobs bought Pixar from Disney, and I love everything about it. So I had to put characters in here just for my own personal excitement. So you can actually design Disney quality characters, instantly become a character designer, and get paid to design characters for people. How much you can make? I found this guy over on Fiverr. This says they will create Pixar style characters. They charge $25 for one character. Currently has over 1,000 reviews. This person's made over $25,000 just making Pixar characters. Okay, if you want to do the same, you go back to Midjourney and you find a style you like. So like I showed you earlier when we were looking at artwork, here at the very top on the search, you just put in cartoon character and you're going to find all these cartoon characters that are here. And then once you find one that you like, so you just, find one that looks kind of cool or, whatever the style is that, is a style that you like, then let's say you like this character. Again, you just copy the prompt for the character you like. The prompt is on the right-hand side, so I click on it, and it puts it up here where I can actually run that prompt myself. So it says a full-body 3D anime style of a modern urban boy. So how about instead of an urban boy, I'll say urban girl, ages 7 to 10, I'm just seeing if there's anything else that's like boy-related, but doesn't look like it. So, all right. So I just said girl instead of boy. So I'm just going to run that, and run that. So right away, I have no experience being a Pixar artist or designer. Never did that. I don't know what even tool you would use to get into design characters, but I would love to wake up every day and just have people saying like, hey, I would love a Pixar style character cartoon. And they will describe exactly what it is that they want you to do. And you just jump on Midjourney and do it. And this person has 7 orders in queue. I mean, let's just do the math there. If you just take 7 times $25, he has $175 waiting to go in his bank account whenever he can catch up on his orders. And you saw how fast this is. Well, actually you didn't. So here, let me show you. There's all the characters it just created for me. So we've got her, we've got a bunch of different ones there. We've got another one. And then when you find one that you like, what's cool is that now you have all these options. You can't see it probably because it's too small, but I can have it make variations of that. So let's say I like this girl right here. I could say, give me a subtle variation, give me 2 subtle variations, give me 2 strong variations. And then now it's going to take the character that you liked and it's going to just make different variations of them. And the reason why you want to know how to do this is because if you're going to get in the business of making money with AI, offering services like this, you want to have the most jaw-dropping portfolio that's out there. And right now, people that are offering services like this, they do not have quality production like what I'm showing you right now. And I'm creating all this in seconds while I'm live with a lot of you here, looking at a live chat, just kind of winging it as we're going. If you actually want to sit down and take this serious, I mean, this could take just your whole, whatever career or lifestyle that you have right now to a whole different level. If you want to do anything with AI prompt engineering, so not as kind of fun and cartoony looking, but this is just crazy to know, you can go to ChatGPT and you can transform poor prompts into perfect prompts. So like I said, a lot of these tools, you're going to get out of them what you put into them. So if you don't know how to put in a good prompt and tell it what to do, you're going to get kind of crappy results. So there's people out there called prompt engineers, and they charge the masses to engineer prompts for them. When I say the masses, remember this at the very beginning of the workshop, everybody in gray here recommends 6.8 billion people on the planet have never touched AI before. Do you think they know what a prompt is? No. Do you think they know what a prompt engineer is? No. Do you think they know or even care what Midjourney is? No. But you do because you're here right now. So when the rest of the world in humanity decides to keep up with AI, you're going to be so far ahead of everybody. And here's how much you can make doing this. So as a prompt engineer, I found this person, Umar, that just says, I will prompt engineer ChatGPT prompts. Charges $20 for one prompt, has 122 reviews. He's already made over $2,440 waiting for people to say, hey, I have a bad prompt. Can you make it better? And he'll be like, yeah, hang on a second. He has a 1-day delivery. You could probably have like a 1-hour delivery because I'll show you how to do it. What you do is you go to ChatGPT, you copy this prompt. So you're the highest paid prompt engineer that works for OpenAI. So OpenAI is ChatGPT, who focuses on maximum clarity and output quality. You need to take a basic prompt, transform it into a world-class prompt. Here's the prompt. So let's copy that and we'll just come over and paste it in. So I just need to come up with like what a very crappy prompt would be. So here's the prompt. Let's see. I'm going to say, I need a prompt for Suno that is a country song about how Chris Luck will teach you how to make money with AI during the AI gold rush. Okay, because that's not like a great prompt. But here we go. Here's your world-class, high-clarity Suno prompt engineered for maximum output, strong hook potential, commercial appeal, viral energy, leaving creative room for Suno to shine. It just took that one prompt and it's putting in words I would have never, my mind wouldn't even have been able to process. Like, it needs to be a party anthem with driving banjos, stomping drums, electric guitar builds, a big arena chorus, upbeat, motivational. The theme, it needs to be a new digital gold rush is happening. While others doubt it, Chris Luck is going live to show you what to do. The Tonys, this is what is going to take you from being somebody that sucks at using AI and somebody that it just can be unstoppable and untouchable using AI. So that's prompt engineering. If you want to do anything with brainstorming, the best tool for brainstorming, this can kind of get a little weird and get a little crazy. My mom knows what I'm talking about because this is the tool I use whenever we're on your back porch and we're talking about business ideas and I'm actually talking to my phone. This is the brain that is powering it. So what you can do is you can brainstorm about anything in seconds and instantly become a brainstorming expert and get paid to brainstorm for people. How much you can make? So I found this person over on Fiverr that just says, I will brainstorm a brand name for you. I'll give you some business name ideas. For 3 names, she'll give you $10. Give her $10. She'll give you 3 business name ideas. She has 51 reviews, $510 she's already made off this. She just started. Easiest way to get started, I would recommend going to Grok because Grok is really good at this. And you can copy the prompt by just saying you're a world-class brand naming strategist and creative director. I need you to give me 100 brand names and a short tagline for each brand name for a new product. Okay, so we'll just copy this and paste it in. And we'll say new product, that's a talking pet collar. Just coming up with something. And that's actually an idea that I have that could be like a multi-billion-dollar company that I don't have time to do. But it right away, instead of paying Ferranza $10 to give me 3 unique names, and it's going to take her 2 days to get back with me, in seconds, I have 100 ideas, and I just also got taglines for each one. Now, what's really cool, and this is why I recommend using Grok, is because once you start brainstorming, have a conversation with it. And what I mean by that is you could turn on your microphone and start talking to Grok, and it is so much fun. And this is what kind of takes it to a much more realistic kind of human level. And you can just start by saying like, let it know which ones you like. And then you could ask for it to give you more like that. Or if you don't like any, say that too. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this because I'm going to try to demo this. And doing live demos like this on the fly, sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and you can hit the little mic button down here and I'm just going to let her know I don't like any of this. So, all right. I don't like any of those names. I think they were all really boring. I need something that's much more viral and something that when someone hears, oh, stop listening to me.
Got it. Let's crank up the energy. You want names that slap, stick, and spread like wildfire. Short, punchy, meme-ready, TikTok-proof. Stuff that makes people go, wait, what? And immediately screenshot it. Here's a fresh batch, 100% bolder, weirder, funnier, more addictive. Each with a tagline that begs to be quoted. 1. Pet roast. Your dog just called you fat.
All right, so you get it. you can, and that's why I like Grok, because it's just so much more edgier than all the other AI tools. And the reason why is because Elon Musk is the one behind it, and he just decided that's what he wants to do. So the next is going to be AI video generation. So what you can do with AI video generation is there are two tools right now at the time of doing this recording of the AI Gold Rush Workshop. Two tools are like neck and neck, and I can't tell which one's better. So I'm putting them both down here right now. It is Google VO 3.1 and Kling 3.0. I'll show you how to try both of them. What you can do is you can produce professional AI videos in seconds, instantly become an AI video creator, get paid to create AI videos for people. And how much you can make, I found this person on Fiverr that will just create promo videos with Google VO3. So he doesn't say Google VO 3.1. He's using an old model of Google, and he's charging $600 for a 30-second video. He has 262 reviews. He has brought in over $157,200 by just saying he's going to create AI videos using this one tool. If you want to do the same, the easiest way to get started, I recommend a tool called Higgsfield.ai. Reason I'd recommend using Higgsfield is because you can tap on video here at the top, and it has every top video model that's out right now, all right here on the list. So like I said, right now, Kling 3.0 and Google VO 3.1 are going to be the best at the moment, depending on the type of videos you want. I just recommend trying to make a video with both of them until you see an output you like. So what you do is you generate your video. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose, let's say, Kling 3.0, and it will put you into the video panel. And then this is where, if you have an image that you've downloaded, from, a previous, a previous thing that you did. So I had the image of the college girl in Starbucks with the Harvard hoodie that we actually made with Nano Banana 2. This is where we could take that image, drop it in as the starting frame, and then you just describe what it is that you want. So what I did was I just said, I want her to say, and then I just described the script that I wanted her to say. And then what's really cool with this, with Higgsfield, is there's a button here that says enhance. It will make your prompt an advanced prompt, engineered prompt automatically. So this is why I recommend using Higgsfield, not using the tools directly on the tools websites, because they have these extra features that you wouldn't normally be able to get. So you can be really bad at this and just give it a 2-sentence description. And then what you do is you choose the model. So you could submit one with Kling, and then you choose how many seconds you want. You choose the format you want. You choose the quality you want, which, if you're offering this as a service, you could tell people, I will, for $600, I will do a 720p video, but if you want to pay $650, I'll give you a 1080p video. So anyway, I've generated two because I want to show you. This one on the left is Google VO, or this one right here is Google VO 3.1, and this one down here is Kling 3.0. It took about 20 seconds to generate each of these. I just generated them ahead of time, so you didn't have to wait and watch. So let me hit play, and you tell me which one you think is better.
If you want to learn how to make money with AI during the AI Gold Rush, you should check out Chris Luck on YouTube. He goes live every day, Monday through Friday. If you want to learn...
Okay, so I just kept it short because I just wanted to show you a demo. That's one model, and that was Google VO 3.1. This is Kling 3.0.
If you want to learn how to make money with AI during the AI Gold Rush, you should check out Chris Luck on YouTube. He goes live every day, Monday through Friday.
Okay, so I'll tell you, if you want to do videos that are very cinematic out of the gate, Kling 3.0 seems to be most cinematic. Notice the camera's moving in. It was like changing the blur in the background. It was moving in. It was much more professional, where this first one looks like she just set up her phone and just recorded talking into her phone. So if you want something that looks more realistic and more amateurish, Google VO 3.1 is good for that, and Kling is going to be much more cinematic. So it really comes down to what it is that you're wanting to offer. If you want to take it a little further than just doing like AI videos, and you want to offer the ability, or maybe you want to create AI video avatars for yourself or for other people, the best tool you can use for AI avatars is going to be called HeyGen. And what you can do with HeyGen is create video avatars in minutes. You can instantly become a video avatar creator and get paid to create video avatars for people. Video avatars are more like spokesperson videos. So people that they look like they fit a very specific part, or they're like an expert at a specific thing, like a doctor or a nurse or a school teacher, or, somebody that's like a professional, I don't know, podcaster or something like that. That's the difference between AI video avatars and just AI videos in general. So what you can do is like what Farhan does, creates AI video avatars, charges $20 for one avatar, has 323 reviews, has brought in over $6,460. And if you'd like to do the same, easiest way to get started is you jump over to HeyGen and you go ahead and get into your account. So let me just log into my account real quick. And then once you get logged in, then you are going to choose your avatar. So what you do is on the left-hand side here, it says avatars. You click on avatars, and then you click on public avatars at the top, and you're going to have a library of they have thousands of professionally created like spokespeople for you. So you don't have to take the time to generate like somebody in a different like environment or anything like this. These look like they're professional actors that were hired in specific environments with the perfect lighting, the perfect makeup for what it is that they are. And you just choose an avatar that you like. And what's really cool is that these avatars, they have different looks. So for instance, like if we wanted to like look at Pamela here, she has 32 looks. So you click on Pamela and it's that person, but in all of these different environments. And then it's just talking spokespeople. So what you do is whenever you pick one, so let's say I wanted her like in, I don't know, let's say this environment right here, it looks like she's in like a loft. You would just click on it, hit use in video, and then it's going to pop up. She's going to come up and you just type your script in. Just like you saw what I did with Higgsfield, same thing with HeyGen. You put your script in, she's all ready to go, and you're just going to hit the generate button, which here, let me turn off my camera. So here on the top right, this is the blue generate button. You're just going to hit that and it'll generate the video. Let me show you, and it does it. I would say this takes about 20 seconds. So to help save you some time, let's see if I can pull up some that I created. So I created some 4 hours ago before we went live here just to show you. So here's Tom.
If you want to learn how to make money with AI during the AI gold rush, you should check out Chris Luck on YouTube. He goes live every day, Monday through Friday.
Okay, so that was Tom. Then we got Anya.
If you want to learn how to make money with AI during the AI gold rush, you should check out Chris Luck on YouTube. He goes live every day, Monday through Friday.
And the last one, they also have cartoons if you want to have a cartoon.
If you want to learn how to make money with AI during the AI gold rush, you should check out Chris Luck on YouTube. He goes live every day, Monday through Friday.
So that is HeyGen, talking video avatars. Pretty incredible. Now, to kind of flip the script, that's very professional. Now, if you want to see something that is the complete opposite, but is so much fun, it's called UGC videos, which are user-generated content videos. These are videos where it looks like someone recorded these just on their iPhone with kind of not the best lighting, looks very raw and real and kind of very like TikTok-ish. So what you can do is the best tool for this is going to be called Sora 2 Pro. You don't have to necessarily use Pro. You could just use Sora 2. Sora 2 Pro just gives you a little bit more time to make a video, like more seconds that it'll actually create a video. But what you can do is you can create these realistic AI user-generated content videos, instantly become an AI UGC video creator, and get paid to create AI UGC videos for people. How much you can make? I found Joey over on Fiverr that will create AI UGC videos for $10 for one video. Has 321 reviews. He has 6 orders in queue right now. So he's about to make $60 when he just can get to the delivering videos for people. So like I said, the AI gold rush is here, and the amount of money you can make is so easy right now. There's no reason you should be skipping out on this if you actually need to do something to make some extra money for any reason whatsoever. So the easiest way to get started is you go back to Sora. And Sora is owned by ChatGPT, by the way. So if you have a ChatGPT account, you'll immediately have a Sora account. You just log into ChatGPT, and when you go to Sora.com, it's just connected to your ChatGPT account. And you just describe your video. So at the very bottom here, you just describe the video on like whatever it is you want a video about. like you saw with what I showed you with using Higgs field and also with HeyGen, you don't need to be very detailed when it comes to videos because they do a lot of enhancing for you. So start off just generating like just a couple sentences to describe something, see what comes out. And then if you don't like it or you want to have it do something different, you just add some more to it. So let me show you some that I made. And you can see the quality of Sora, and you can also see the prompt that I put in to make these videos so you can see how easy this is. I need to turn off my video though so you can see the prompt here. Okay, so here's the first one. Okay, so real quick, before I hit play, all I said, let me zoom in here so you can see a little better.
Do you ever get the feeling that...
Okay, so all I said was two people sitting on a couch having a deep conversation about how they're not real because Chris Luck created them with AI. He teaches people how to make videos like this on his YouTube channel. That's all I said. I didn't explain the environment. I didn't talk about what the people need to look like. I was just very simple in what I said. And here's what it came up with.
We're not actually real?
All the time, because we're not. Chris Luck wrote us into existence with an AI model.
It's wild. One moment we're just code, the next we're sitting here talking about it.
And what's crazier is he's showing people how to do the same thing on his YouTube channel.
Pretty crazy. So that is one example. If you want to see something, I was curious how much it could actually pull an emotion, and I came up with this one.
Stop crying because Chris Luck is going to go live again on his YouTube channel tonight at 7 to show people how to use Sora to make people like me that aren't even real stop crying.
And then you can have fun with it and make little longer videos.
No, I'm not real. This isn't real. He made all of it. Look, that's his face. Chris Luck. He built me with AI. He's my creator. He can wipe me out any second. See this aisle? It's fake. All of it. None of it's real. He made every bit of it. And tonight, he's teaching the world how to do it live on his YouTube channel, 7 p.m. Central. He's going to show you how to make people like me. No.
So that is Sora. We could have a lot of fun with that. I made a lot of fun videos, and I even tried to make videos that were kind of parody videos of like old commercials from the 90s. I even was able to get like the black and white Three Stooges to do skits for me. I was able to get Elvis to do a skit. I was able to get the Joker to do a skit. So these are things, if you learn how to do this stuff and you show this on your portfolio on Fiverr that you can do this, people will lose their minds because nobody on Fiverr is doing anything to this level of detail. And I'm just making sure before you go start offering services like this, you do the right you do the right service with the right tool, and I'm giving you the right prompts and everything to do that. Okay, if you want to do anything that's meme related, the best tool you can use for memes is going to be called Viggle, and it's just Viggle.ai. And what you can do with Viggle is transform any picture into a viral meme and instantly become a viral meme creator and get paid to create viral memes for people. How much you can make? I found this person on Fiverr that will create funny viral memes and videos, charge $15 for just 8 images, has 626 reviews, and has made over $9,390. Easiest way to get started, you go over to Viggle, create an account, you pick a template. So all you do is you scroll down. They're going to show you like templates that are like hot picks. They're going to show you characters that you could like make memes with. It's going to show you memes that are like singing and dancing, memes that are sport related, NFL related, NBA related, multi-person. So you could just have a lot of fun making a bunch of memes just for your portfolio this way. And then what you do is you're just going to find a meme that you like. So I'm just going to pick a random one. I'll click this guy right here. Okay. So it's just a guy that's dancing. And then what you're going to do is that you tap the mix button here on the right-hand side. And then this is the motion. And then you're just going to choose like an image that you upload. So if I just have like an image of me in my office, I'm just going to say swap the character out with me. And then you just hit mix, and then you wait a minute, and it's just going to, there's right now 499 people ahead of me. So it's going to take 2 minutes to actually produce the meme because I'm using a free account. If I want instant results, I'll probably want me to get a paid account. But anyway, that's how you use Viggle, and you can make some really cool viral memes that way. Okay, so those have been kind of advanced tools. So let's go ahead, and I just want to, hopefully your brain isn't melting yet. I want to do a little check-in really quick, just on a 1 to 10 scale. All of you that are taking the time to be here live, are you enjoying the AI Gold Rush Workshop? Is your brain kind of melting at the moment? Are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it? because I like to do these live because I can get live feedback and just know, am I in the right business? Am I doing the right thing? Or do I need to go find another career? So I'm gonna take a sip of water and then I'll kind of dial it back for a minute and show you a couple tools that won't make your brain melt so much. They're much easier tools and simpler tools that'll just kind of bring it home here for us. And thank you, by the way, for all of you that are taking the time to be here live. This is super cool and a lot of fun. And I didn't expect actually as many of you to be here that are actually here right now. So Donna says my brain is overwhelmed. That's okay. The good thing is you can be able to watch the recording of this at any time. And thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 10, Ollie. Thank you for the 10, Brett. And thank you by saying this is the best live you've ever done, because I've done about like 50 or so of these now. So the fact that if this is the best one I've ever done, that means I'm getting a little bit better. I love that you say, Alistair, that you're over enjoying it. Your mind's blown. Brain melt is fun. Good. Not melting yet, but excited. Awesome. So I love that you're all here and we're just having fun together. So, all right, let's get back to business. Share my screen again. The next tool is going to be called AI vectorizing. So if you've never heard of vectorizing, this is anybody that has a business where they have a logo and they need to have it printed on a shirt or embroidered on a hat or put on a billboard or printed on a magazine or something in the mail. They need to take their logo and vectorize it. So they have to actually make it higher quality in a certain type of format. So what you can do is vectorize any image in seconds with Vectorizer and instantly become a professional vectorizer and get paid to professionally vectorize images for people. You will not believe how much money is to be made in this industry. I found this person, Raphael on Fiverr, will convert images to vector files. That's all he does. You give him an image that you need a vector version of, he'll give you a vector image. Charges $10 for one image, has 18,448 reviews, and he has brought in over $184,000 just bringing in images that people are needing to have vectorized, and he vectorizes them. So thank you for all of you that are still live that are letting me know that you're liking everything. I appreciate it. So if you want to vectorize images, the best thing you can do is go to vectorizer.ai and you just upload your image. So I have an image of my community AIville, so I'm just going to drop it in here. And I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to prompt it. I didn't have to say nothing. Right that fast, it just vectorized the image. And you just hit the download button at the top, and it's going to give you a lot of options. You don't need to know what these options mean, because what's going to happen is when you have somebody that is paying you $10 and they want a certain file format of their logo, they will be very specific and tell you exactly what they need. They'll say, I need a SVG file, or I need it to be this version, because they know that, because the person that they need to pass the vector file onto, that is the printer, will tell them exactly what kind of file format they need. So you just take the order, come and process it with Vectorizer, and go send it to them over on Fiverr, and that's all you gotta do. If you want to do anything with AI presentations, the best tool you can use for this is going to be called Gamma, which you can find by going to gamma.app. What you can do is design professional presentations in minutes, instantly become a presentation creator, get paid to design presentations for people. How much you can make? I found Michael over on Fiverr that will design PowerPoint presentations, charges $450 for 10 slides. 10 slides, one presentation, 10 slides, 460, well, he has 68 reviews now, $209,000 he's already brought in. He has $900 waiting in queue because he charges $400. Again, this is minimum, $450. He also has an $800 package and a $1,200 package. So who knows like how much he's actually making, but at least $200,000 based off just running minimum math. So if you want to do the same thing, what you do is you go create an account on gamma.app, and let me go ahead and log in, because I always like to show you in real time like what these look like. The reason I do this is because I want you to see like what the interface looks like. I want you to know what to expect. I want you to understand this is not overwhelming. This is very easy to do. You just need to know what buttons to press. And I like to really help you by showing you exactly what buttons to press. So when you get in, you just click on this create new button at the very top. You select how you like to get started. So I just always like suggesting start with generate, the very first one, because it's going to be just like all the other AI tools you're used to doing. It's going to have a prompt where it's going to say, just describe what you'd like to make. You can do 10 cards, which would be like 10 slides. You could go all the way up to 75 cards. However, remember, this guy charges $450 for just 10 slides. So if you want to just do 10 slides, it's what's going to happen. Someone's going to say, hey, I need a presentation, and they're going to tell you exactly what they need a presentation to be about. And then you just ask them, like, hey, do you want it to look more like a cartoon? Do you want it to look like high end and futuristic? And then just let them tell you everything. And then you just come pop in a prompt and then generate what it is that you want to generate. So here, we'll do one on the fly really quick. Let me come up with something. I need a presentation that looks very high end with dark colors and RGB lighting, that is about the AI gold rush and how this is a massive opportunity for people to jump in and start making money as a freelancer offering services in the AI gold rush. And also have a lot of images and pictures of money and stuff like that too. So you notice that is not an advanced prompt. I'm just talking like I'm a human, because I am. And then you can choose, just classic. I'm just going to generate outlines. So the way it works, it's using AI to go out, grab all the information it needs. It's putting together what the slides are going to be. So it's going to start off by letting the AI Gold Rush is your ultimate freelance opportunity. It's going to talk about the new digital frontier. It's going to talk about, the perfect storm for freelancers. Here's some real stories. What can you offer? How to get started fast. Okay, that's the outline, right? That's not the presentation. You want to see what this thing can do? We're going to hit generate. And then now you just sit back, enjoy your favorite beverage, whatever it is. For me, it's water right now out of a mason jar. And it is going to generate your entire presentation for you. So once it goes through and generates your slides, it will then go back through and then generate all the images. It will add the color layers and the color palettes and everything that you needed all afterwards. So it's just think of it as like giving you like a skeleton to start. And then once you have your skeleton, you can go into each slide and just make tweaks. But you don't have to worry about templates. You don't have to worry about going and creating images for every slide. You don't have to worry about graphs. It's creating all of this for you right now. And just, by the time I'm trying to explain what is even happening right now, the 10 slide deck is going to be all done. And this is, version 1. It could be perfectly fine as is, or you could take it and then just say, let's go back to the prompt and let's tweak it a little bit. So now it generated all the slides, but now it's going to go through and, make the images. Here's the dark images with the RGB color lighting. It did exactly what I asked for it to do. So that is kind of a very beginner level of how you can get in and start using Gamma. Another simpler tool, and thanks, Patty, by saying that I make everything so clear. Because sometimes when I'm showing this, I'm always concerned, is everyone getting this? Or is some of this just kind of like, okay, Chris, that's too much. But as long as you're all giving good ratings and you're saying, 10 out of 10 and 10, 10, 10, then I feel good about what we're doing here. Okay, next is AI photo restoration. Best tool as of right now is going to be Google Gemini. And this is actually Nano Banana 2, which is in Google Gemini. What you can do is you can restore old photos from any condition, instantly become a photo restoration artist, and get paid to restore photos for people. How much you can make? I found this person over on Fiverr that does AI photo restoration, charges $25 for one photo, has 4,035 reviews, has brought in over $100,000 just taking a blurry photo and making it not blurry, or taking a photo that, is old and kind of weathered and then bringing it back to life. So if you want to do the same thing, maybe for yourself or get paid to do this as well, you can create your account over at gemini.google.com. You upload your old photo. So I found this old photo right here. Actually, I redid this one. So let me refresh the page. And then, yep, that's the right one. And then you're going to drag it into the chat. And then this is the prompt you would use. So I'm not going to read all out loud. You can read it if you want. But it's just a very basic prompt. And then it is going to come back and give you the fully restored photo that you can download in high resolution. And it looks like it was actually restored to that quality and that graininess of the era that it believes the photo was taken in. So it doesn't take it and make it look modernized like it was made today. It's just restoring the photo to what the quality would have been like of that era. People pay a lot of money for this, and it is very easy for you to do by just going into Gemini and just knowing what prompt to give it. If you want to do anything with AI research, the best tool for AI research is called Perplexity. In Perplexity, what you can do is research any topic in seconds. You can instantly become a professional researcher, get paid to research for people. How much you can make? I found this person over on Fiverr that will do comprehensive research, charge $45 for one 500-word summary, has 128 reviews, has brought in over $5,760. And if you want to do the same, all you do is you go back to Perplexity and you copy this prompt. It's real simple. You're a world-class research analyst, conduct a 360-degree analysis of, I'm going to put this in so you can actually see it work, analysis of the AI gold rush of 2026. And then talk about the history, the players, the risks, the future outlook, summarize the findings in a 500 insightful words that explain its immediate global or industry significance. You can see I can barely read, but I can actually become a world-class researcher and then put together not only just a full research report, but then also it's pulling in sources from Goldman Sachs. It's talking about how we got here. It's pulling sources in from Reuters. It's talking about the scale of the investment boom. It's pulling in sources from GM Insights. It talks about the key players. It pulled sources from Gunder. It talks about the constraints, externalities, and risks. Pulled resources from Wikipedia. Pulled sources from the White House. And then it just gave us the 500-word summary at the very end. So if you want to ever just offer research services for people and give them 500-word summaries, that's how you do it. Video editing. Best tool for video editing is going to be called Descript. So you just go to descript.com. What you can do is just edit videos by telling it what it is that you want. Instantly become a professional video editor, get paid to edit videos for people. How much you can make? I found this person on Fiverr that will professionally edit YouTube videos. So someone that just wants to be on YouTube, they record a video, but they just need it edited. Maybe they don't have the right lighting. Maybe they're saying and a lot. Maybe they're trying to read a script, but their eyes keep floating off the screen and they're not looking directly at the camera. This guy will fix it for you. And you can be the guy to fix it too, or gal to fix it. So you charge $70 for one video. He has over 4,100 reviews, has brought in over $287,000. This guy's made at least $250,000 editing YouTube videos. If you want to do the same, best thing you can do is go to descript.com, tell it what you want. So I used to sign in and show you what it looked like, but it actually does a way better job just actually on their dashboard when you go to descript.com. So you can look at it right here. You upload a video and then you just tell it what you want, and it's going to have this chat bot that is actually listening to what you're saying, and then you watch it make the edits on the video itself. So you do not have to touch an actual video editing timeline. You don't have to worry about color grading. You don't have to worry about audio levels. You just talk to this thing. They call it the Underlord, and this just came out recently on Descript, and it'll just do everything in real time. And if it did something you don't like, you can just say, I don't like that. Go fix it, or go redo that. And then it'll go take it back. It's super cool. Then you just export the video you want. If you want to do anything with social media design, best tool for that, and this has always been the best tool for social media, like posts and carousel posts and things like that, is Canva. What you can do with Canva is design social media posts, instantly become a social media designer, and get paid to design posts for people. How much you can make? I found this person over on Fiverr, charges $15. He will give you 2 social media posts, has 1,940 reviews, has brought in over $29,000, has 21 orders in queue. So if you actually do the math on just how many orders he has waiting, so 21 people paying $15 at least, he's got at least $315 ready to go into his bank account whenever he can just get to doing social media posts. Easiest way to get started, step 1, just create an account over at canva.com. Step 2, you design your post. So you go to canva.com, and then once you're in, you go to /AI, or you just click on Canva AI right here, and you're going to notice, just like everything else, you just describe what it is that you want. That is the beauty with AI. You do not have to worry about interfaces anymore. You do not have to worry about learning tools and software anymore. You just need to learn how to talk to it. So what you do is you just describe exactly what it is that you want. and include the platform you want it for, and then you're going to tweak and download and play with the editor. So I'll show you. I've got a picture of my dog. Actually, yeah, I got a picture of my dog, so you can all see what my dog looks like. Her name is Minnie. That's her. So she's a micro mini Bernie Doodle. Love her. So I will just say, if I want a social media post, I will say, design a Facebook post with my dog that says, I can't wait to go outside. Super basic, right? But I'm just going to show you what the platform looks like, because I want you to know this is not complicated. So you upload the photo, you just say what you want, and then it's going to start coming up with post ideas for you. Now, if you don't like anything, that's okay. You can actually you can go through and edit things. But what's crazy is that you click on it, and then you can start actually just changing the text, the colors, and everything directly in what it is it actually just produced for you. Now, let's say if you really want to take this serious and you want to, do more like poster style stuff or restaurant style flyers for people and whatever, you just don't want to do kind of fun things like this, I'll show you something that's not on the list here. And that is, you can actually go to templates. And once you're on the template section, you can type in like Facebook flyer, and then you will actually see all of these flyers that are already kind of created with certain colors and everything. And you just choose whatever flyer you want. And then you can talk to Canva AI and just tell it to do different things. So you don't have to go in and actually use the editor. You just pick the design that you like and then use Canva AI to just tell it, what it needs to change. Okay. And the last way you can actually make money with AI, and this is my favorite way to make money with AI, and it should be probably, if you're just getting started with this, could be your favorite way to make money with AI getting started, is AI affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is, if somebody has a product, program, tool, service, they can have an affiliate program where you can sign up and get a link, and then you could go spread the word about the tool, program, or whatever. And then whatever commission they set, when someone signs up for their tool or whatever that's an AI thing, then you get the percentage of the commission, like whatever they set it to be. So if you want to find tools that actually have this available, what you can do is, the best thing to do is go to Google. I never thought I would say go to Google during an AI Gold Rush workshop, because I feel like Google is so ancient now. But for this example, Google is going to be easiest for you to look at. So you just want to discover affiliate programs for AI platforms and instantly become an affiliate marketer and get paid to spread the word about people. How much you can make? A whole lot of money, because AI is the new gold rush. You got to remember, people are still in discovery mode. When I showed you this graphic at the very beginning of this workshop, all of these squares represent everybody on the planet, 8.1 billion humans. All of the gray squares represent 6.8 billion humans that have never touched AI. All of these gray squares represent opportunity for you to be the person that discovers and talks about and spreads the word about tools and communities and platforms and things that you like. And you're going to be looked at as this AI person that is like so far cutting edge on what's coming, because nobody knows what the heck is happening. And remember, the people that are in green are just people that just have a free like a ChatGPT account. So they're not really doing much. The people that are actually doing the kind of stuff that you just saw in this gold rush, this one little square down at the bottom right-hand corner, that's it. So there's a massive amount of money to be grabbed during this AI gold rush. You just have to pick your lane and go with it. So easiest way to get started, pick an AI tool or platform you like, and then you go to Google and you just put in whatever that tool is and you type in affiliate program. So let's say you like Canva, for example. You could type in Canva AI, or you just type in Canva affiliate program. And then if there's an affiliate program, it'll probably show up at the top of the search results. So about Canva's affiliate program. You click on it and then you can like learn about the affiliate program. So I'll tell you right now, the big AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude and all that, they do not have affiliate programs. It's usually these other tools like Descript. I don't know if Descript has an affiliate program. They do. So you can earn like $25 for anybody that you refer to Descript. So all these tools will be willing to pay you to spread the word about their tool. And even AIville, my program and my community has an affiliate program. So if you actually want to just kind of get started by spreading the word about AI and you don't really want to play with the tools, but you just want to talk about them, then that's the best way to do it. So I'm going to make this super, super simple for you because, again, a lot of people don't know what the heck is going on with AI. Your brain just saw 21 ways that you not only can use AI, but I showed you the tool to use. I showed you someone that is using a tool like that to make money. I showed you how much they're making minimum. Then I showed you how to use the tool. I showed you 21 of them. Your head could be probably spinning right now, and that's okay. It's completely normal. You just got hit with a fire hose of opportunity. And if you're probably thinking like where to start, that is the right thing to be thinking right now. And you need to probably sleep on it for a little bit and think about it but the answer is simpler than you think. You need to just start with picking one way to make money. So out of the 21 ways I showed you, think right now, like which one was the one way that was just like, God, that I definitely want to just start with that. Because here's what separates you from everyone else. Most people will leave this AI Gold Rush workshop. They'll be excited. They thought that was cool, but they'll do nothing about it. They're going to be they're in the gray squares, the ones that just don't want to touch it. They'll move on to going back and watching Netflix. Some will actually try to actually do a bunch of them. They'll probably try all 21 of them. And they'll burn out because they just did a little bit on a lot of things. The ones who change their lives and are just printing money are the ones that pick one thing and they do that one thing very, very, very well. And thank you by saying that you're good at this. I don't know what I'm good at, but I'm very passionate about this stuff. So here's 3 very simple steps. They hopefully can help you with starting to make money with AI. Step 1, you need the right tools. Most AI tools, I'll tell you right now, they're not worth your time. There's tens and tens of thousands of tools out there. I just showed you not even 21 of them. Because some of them I showed you twice. I probably showed you like 17 of them. Some are built for playing around and having fun. Others are built for just printing money. So not only do you need the right tools, but you need the right blueprints, because tools without blueprints, they're just toys. If you want to use them to make money, you need specific step-by-step instructions on not just how to use the tool, but how to use the tool in a way that you can go offer services to people for it. And then you need the right guidance, because if you want to do this on your own, that's fine, but it's confusing. Right when you think you got it figured out, next week something else came out and it's better than what you were just trying to learn. Eventually you will try to figure a couple things out, or you could just find someone that's passionate about this and just can show you the way and show you what to do and just follow along. So before you get too excited though, there are some numbers that nobody will talk about. And the truth about making money with AI is that most people buy a bunch of tools and they do nothing. Or worse, they never even open them and they just let their subscriptions stack up. Here's what that actually costs you. So ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini total is going to cost you $649 a month last I checked. If we type in ChatGPT Pro subscription cost in Google, $200 a month. If we type in Claude Max subscription cost, $200 a month. If we do Gemini Max subscription cost, $249. So yeah, about $649 a month, just for 3 tools. That's over $7,500 a year just for 3 tools. And most people get those tools and they don't even know how to use them. They just want to have them in like their toolbox. It's kind of like me. I like to go to Home Depot and Lowe's and buy all kinds of cool new power tools and stuff. Half of them I don't even use, but I think they're cool. I like them. I feel manly having them, but I don't even know what to do with some of them, but I've got them. That's what people are doing with AI. So think about this. Like, what if you could get not just those 3 tools, but 55 more tools to your toolbox, and you also could get blueprints on how to use them to make money, and you could do all of that without spending anywhere near $7,500 a year. If that's something you'd like to do, it's with great, great pleasure that I want to introduce to you what I built. So it's called AIville.com. It is the largest community in the world for people learning how to use AI. And I want to invite you to join us right now. And I'm doing this AI Gold Rush Workshop live. There's a lot of members that are here now. because they like to hang out on live streams and workshops and stay on top of the latest tools. And you get to be one of those people. So if you're a member that's here right now, do me a favor and just put in like where you're from or where you're at right now, maybe how long you've been a member, and then like in one sentence, like what do you think of AIville? Because for people that are seeing this for the first time, I want them to actually hear from real world members that are actually here with me live right now. Because with this being a community for people to learn how to use AI, and if you want to join something like this, you need to know like the big purpose of doing this is that you will not be alone anymore, and you will never be alone moving forward in the world of AI. And you're going to get absolutely everything that you need to start making money. So starting off, I'm inside of AIville right now, and you're going to get access to all of this when you create your account. So first off, you're going to get access to the AI tools. So these are 58 of the highest end tools on the market that you'll have unlimited access to with no hidden fees. There's no caps. You can control everything from one simple screen. And we're adding new tools every week. So if you want access to the latest version of ChatGPT 5.2 Pro for $200 a month, don't pay $200 a month. Just click here, and then you're using it right now. If you want to use Gemini, click on that. Instead of paying $249.99 a month, it's right here. You have Gemini 3 Pro. If you want to use Claude, which is $200 a month, Opus 4.6, it's right here, $200 a month. If you want to use Nano Banana 2, which is all of the images you saw that I made, you don't have to pay for that. That's going to be right here, along with a bunch of other tools that you're going to get, and tools that will even help you do specific things. Like we have, prompt generators and business brainstormers. So you don't have to worry about even how to use prompts anymore. We have tools that do it for you. In addition to the tools, if you want to see the prompts that kind of power them, we make our prompt libraries available. We have over 31,815 prompts right now. I consider them like cheat codes and shortcuts where you can skip all the frustrating trial and error and unlock the full potential of what AI can do. So if you really want to get in and kind of play around with it, you could actually come to the prompts and just click on like money. And then you could see all of the prompts that we have that can help you actually, make some money. So there's one prompt for Grok called the side income stack, 3 income streams in one plan. And when you click on that, it'll explain what the prompt is, what it can do for you, the prompt itself. It'll tell you how to do placeholders on it. And then we have communities around all these that will actually, people that can help you and walk you through and share, what's working and how you're using these prompts. And it's a whole lot of fun. In addition to the prompts, you also get AI blueprints. So the blueprints are, where are they at? Right here. And right now we have 115 simple step-by-step video tutorials that will show you really easy ways that you can make money with AI just by copying and pasting what's working. So what I showed you today, I showed you 21 ways to make money with AI. And then for each one of those tools, how long do you think I probably spent on each one? Maybe like 3-5 minutes. Well, if you wanted to, for instance, like make money as a book cover designer, you can click on book cover designer. And then this one blueprint alone is me in my office. It's 47 minutes long of me showing you everything you need to do to use AI to get paid to design book covers. And I give you the case studies, I give you the tools, I give you the prompts, and I give you everything right below the video itself. If you got really excited when you saw the AI videos and the user-generated content and like the girl in the Harvard hoodie in a Starbucks cafe saying whatever you want her to say, if you want to learn how to do that kind of stuff, we have an AI UGC ad creator. This blueprint is it's 1 hour and 55 minutes, and you get to watch me do everything. You get the templates all right below. And you also get access to me inside of AIville. So if you ever want to direct message me and send me a voice message or anything, I'll send one back to you. But everything is all there in the blueprints. You also get AI characters. So the AI characters are 129 interactive assistants and coaches, and a lot of members are saying friends, because they'll talk to you about anything and they're ready to help you with anything at any time without ever having to like jump into ChatGPT or learn how to prompt. So if you want to, for instance, like have help with, something on Pinterest, we have Penny, which is a Pinterest assistant. If you need some help with, nutrition, we have Nadia, which is a nutrition coach. We have a motivation coach. We have life coaches and financial coaches and day trading coaches, and we also have assistants on specific things. So if you like the idea of jumping in on Fiverr and creating a profile and gigs and all that, but you don't really know the best way to start, you've got Fika that just will say, how can I assist you on Fiverr today? And then you can even take a look at the ideas, and we load every character with 1,000 ideas across 10 categories of what they can help you out with to kind of get your mind going. And we're also soon, we're going to be turning on voice to where you can be able to actually talk to all these, like how you saw how I talked to Grok, you'll be able to actually talk to all these characters directly as well. And that is just the tools, the prompts, the blueprints, and the characters, which is everything you need to start making money. But then you have a bunch of other stuff that you need so you never feel lost, because it's one thing to have all this stuff, but it's another thing to be alone or be surrounded by a bunch of other people. So we have AI communities, which are 125 private groups covering every area of AI. We have over 19,000 members right now inside of AIville that really feel like friends and family. And I see a lot of them in the chat right now. They're posting when I ask them if they're a member and they're here right now, let me know what you think of AIville and how long you've been a member. And I'll start spotlighting some of them here in a minute. But all of these communities, you can jump in. So if you want help with like AI research, or you want to talk to people that are using AI for music, we have communities for everything. We also have live streams. So I do live streams. I started off doing them every other week. Then I started doing them once a week. And now I'm doing them every single day. So you can get live interactive training every afternoon, Monday through Friday, and keep up with what's working on the world of AI. And you can learn new ways that you can make money with AI before the rest of the world finds out and catches up with. If you want AI support, we have AI support that's available to you that are real humans that are actually available standing by during the week. They'll give you custom help with anything that you need related to AI, and you'll never feel lost, alone, or left behind. And like I mentioned, the affiliate program and actually getting paid to spread the word about things that you like. If you like this idea of having everything all in one place and being a part of the largest community on the planet for people that are learning how to use AI, I would love for you to be my partner in the sense that you could join the affiliate program. And it's just 3 steps. You create your account, you set up your link, and then I give you a bunch of ways that you can spread the word about AIville. So you can get paid to spread the word and get 50% lifetime recurring commissions and truly build predictable passive income with AIville. And it's just a lot of fun. And we just turned on the affiliate program. So you can be one of the first to actually go out there and start spreading the word about AIville however you would like. Maybe you want to create AI influencers and create profiles of AI influencers talking about AI and talking about AIville. You just would share your link with those profiles. I show you all kinds of really cool ways that you can actually do it. Now, my investment, this is not cheap. My investment to build AIville was over $350,000 in upfront development costs and just getting it to where it's at right now. We spend right now over $45,000 in monthly expenses because every time that you come in and use ChatGPT or you're generating images with Nano Banana 2, I'm the one being charged for it because I pay these tools and companies directly to where then I can make them all available to you in one place. And then, so I'm like the middleman between you and the tool. So you don't have to go sign up for all these tools individually. So my monthly expenses are really high, but your investment to join AIville is real simple. So there's option 1. So you have a monthly membership. It's $97 a month. You can cancel anytime. You get full access to everything that you see here, the tools, the prompts, the blueprints, the characters, the live streams, the communities. But option 2, we have an annual membership, which is the best value. It's just $9.97 for the entire year. So you don't have to worry about monthly billing. You'll save money going with the annual membership. You get full access to everything. And all you have to do is just tap the button below on this workshop to actually create your account and get started. Now, this is a 100% no risk decision. And I say that, and the reason I can say that is I know exactly what happens when you get into AIville. This has been up for a few years now. I've watched thousands of people change their lives. A lot of people are here actually in the chat right now sharing their stories about AIville, and I'm going to spotlight some of them here in a minute. And I want the same experience for you. And I would love to welcome you into our family because we are on the absolute cutting edge of AI. Even if you just want to stay up with this kind of stuff and not have to worry about the making money part, but just you want access to everything all in one place, this is going to be for you. So here's what I want you to do now. Again, you can tap the button below right now on this video, on the page that you're on, to create your account, and you can enjoy using everything for the next 30 days. You can use all the tools, the blueprints, the characters. You can talk to the communities. You can reach out to me and talk to me inside of AIville, show up to live streams. And if after 30 days, if you don't like it, just send us a message. You could send me a message, my team a message, and just let us know you don't like it. And then you'll get every penny back, and we'll cancel your account. We'll wish you the best. There's no questions asked, no hoops to jump through. That's how confident I am that you'll love it, because all you have to do is just try it out. And some closing thoughts, if you still want to kind of hang out here with me and actually see what everyone else has to say that I'm about to kind of spotlight, is that you know what you need to do. If any of this sounded exciting to you, you've seen the tools, you've seen the blueprints, you've seen the community, you've seen the opportunities, you saw what a handful of these tools can do for you, and you've seen how people are, using these to make subpar, services for people. And I showed you how you could use them just briefly to just come out and just make stunning, jaw-dropping portfolios of what you could offer to people that can really put you above and leapfrog above everybody else. So are you going to join them, or do you just want to watch from the sidelines? The choice is yours, but if you're ready, again, just tap the button below this video and you can create your account, and we can have some fun and make some money together, and you'll get access to everything immediately when you create your account. So what I'd like to do is I need to take a sip of water, and then I have 14 lights around me. And I know that because I have an app on my phone that I have to press a button to turn all the lights on, and I am burning up. And then I have a really big light in front of me that kind of lights me up. So I just need to take another sip of water, and then I want to hang out and just kind of spotlight all the members that are taking the time to be here during this workshop, why I was recording this live, and just let you know kind of what you get to be a part of. Okay. So, and thank you for all the members that are here right now that are just saying hi to everything. And my eyes aren't the best. So when I look over at all of you that are in the chat, some of you, I hope you're saying good things, but I'm just going to go ahead and start showing you up here on the screen. So, okay. So we got Mike that is in Minnesota, just signed up for life a month ago. We have Backstage Pass Entertainment that just joined. I wonder if this is who I think it is with Backstage Pass. You'll have to let me know. Aaron Gillespie is a member for 3 months now from St. Louis, Missouri. We've got Joseph that has a lifetime plan, loves it because of the money that it's saved, and he uses Suno a lot. FYI, I love it. You need to let me know what your Suno account is so I can follow you. I love it, the Great Divide. So I love that you said that, Mick, because I talk in previous workshops that I've done about the Great Divide. And the way that I put it into words is that there's a huge divide happening. Obviously, there's people that are using AI and they're using it for their own benefit. They're using it to live better lives. They're using it to talk to AI like a therapist and really make a lot of changes and just be better at what they're doing. And then you've got people down here that are like the gray squares that you saw, which is 6.8 billion people on the planet has never touched AI. And this divide is it's massive. And if you can just piggyback off of something like AIville and just jump in, and you're skipping all of the trial and error of trying to learn this stuff on your own and buying tools and hoping they're going to work and knowing how to use them and just doing it alone and not knowing who to talk to and like, how do you even make money with these? And, any of that, if you want to skip all of that, then AIville is going to be what you want to jump into. And thank you for mentioning the Great Divide, because I need to say that more often. Donna says AIville superb, wonderful, great, fantastic. I can't come up with enough superlatives to describe it. Thank you, Donna. We have Lisa Dresden from Ohio has been in for 4 months now. And we've got Marilyn Harris, member from Utah, trying to figure out my niche, but love the learning process and the AIville platform. I love that. And we've got SC, I think that's me, South Carolina. So South Carolina just signed up last night and just messing with everything. That's awesome. And we've got from Chicago, my wife and I joined within the last month, and we love all the ideas in AIville. I love that. And we've got Earl from Los Angeles. AIville is a great tool. I love that. I sometimes I get emotional whenever I start reading these because I mean I put a lot into this, and just seeing what you all are saying is incredible. We've got Patty, that's a lifetime member for about a month now from Chicago. She's loving the program, using it, and loves the daily trainings, and she's so glad that she joined. We've got OG member from Moretta, California. So much value here in the AIville, and it's such a blessing to be a part of the family. We've got Bob from Chicago, who's been a member for over 2 years now and will do his best to never be without Chris and AIville. I love that. We've got Chip coming in from Southern California that is the best resource for the latest happening in AI. And we've got Donna. And also just saying, the community is also very powerful. We've got Alistair that's, I almost said Alistair's 3 months old, but Alistair's been in for 3 months. AIville is the most exciting community and the best place to learn AI tools and how to use them and make a lot of money with no time. 1,000%. I need to actually blow. You know what? I think what's bothering my eyes. I need to blow out my candle. Hang on a second. Oh, that really helped. Not okay. So now I got smoke all in my face. I don't know why my eyes are getting really watery. And we got Patty and Bob. Oh, well, Patty's actually saying in chat that they should all reconnect. We got John Williamson that's been a member since the inception, and it's totally life-changing. You'll never need a real job to make an easy, mind-blowing income. Don't miss this opportunity. Thank you, John, by saying that. And we've got Velvet Shaffrin from North Carolina, signed up about 4 months. You'll love Chris Luck and AIville. Thank you for that. We've got Michael, says the best value if you want to learn and understand AI tools. Great presentation, Chris. Thank you for being here and saying that. We've got someone, Texas Lou in Texas, lifetime member a month ago. AIville is amazing. We've got Bertha, AIville equals freedom. Man, we could probably be here for like an hour longer just reading through all these, which is fine. We've got Ezem that's been a member since November. Is so useful to get information on AI and a lot of comforting to know that you can use the tools without paying. He has a lifetime membership. Chris is also great. Thanks for that. Brett saying excellent information and teaching as always. AIville is the only place on the planet to save money and learn from the best teacher, period. Thank you, Brett. Fika is amazing help with Fiverr. Thanks for saying that, Mike, because we, just so everybody knows, like the amount of programming and coding in the prompts that we have behind the scenes for all the characters is substantial. We're talking like thousands of lines of code to get the characters to have the personality that they have and to help you the way that they help you. Because we want to make it sound like you're actually communicating and connecting with a friend. And when you talk to the characters and not like you're talking to robotic ChatGPT or anything like that. Thank you by saying awesome. Wendy says, I like the time converter guy. That is cool. I've been here since the beginning. Thanks for letting me know, Greg. Nothing like AIville. Thanks for saying that. Very satisfied lifetime member for 6 months. The best AI community on the market. Look no further and join us. Win at the AI Gold Rush. Thanks very much, Chris. Susan from Oklahoma. Thank you, Susan. Mike says, AIville rocks. Gotta go. I got to go here pretty shortly, too. Greg says, I'll definitely be doing this. Thank you, Greg. Who needs Netflix whenever we have AIville? My mom is here, says, love it, see you soon. Her sister's there. So when I get done doing this workshop, my parents are about 25 minutes away, and I go see them every Friday. So we hang out on the back porch and have a margarita together. And we're actually making songs on our phones with Suno on her back porch. So she's waiting for me here whenever we're wrapping up here. Waleed and support has been super helpful. Thank you by saying that. And Waleed is one of our lead developers. So if you ever see anything come from Waleed, that's coming directly from the top developer inside of AIville. We've got Bertha, says AIville fam for life. AIville is a no excuse opportunity to be your own designer. Chris is our AI ninja. You'll never regret it. Thanks, Bertha. Been a member, Brett has been a member since November of 2025. Wendy says, I'm never leaving AIville. This is so cool. Looking forward to the journey. Been here a while, still don't know where to start. So many options. I'm glad you said that. So like I said, if anybody gets in right, if you're getting in right now because you saw this workshop and you like tap the button below to create your account and you're like, I'm in, the best place to start is to go. We have a quick start section inside of AIville. Go into the quick start, watch that video, and then there's a button below where you can, get started kind of going through your journey with AIville, and I just want to be there to help guide you. So if you have any questions for me directly, you can always message me directly inside of AIville. Sometimes I'll get hundreds of messages though in a day, so it takes me a little while to respond because I like to respond inside of AIville to messages with voice. So AIville also has an app on your phone. So if you're on a phone, doesn't matter if you're on a Android or iPhone, you can go to the App Store and download AIville, and then you can connect to your account. So whenever you set up your account, it doesn't matter if you do the monthly or the annual membership. When you log in on the my brain blanked out on your phone or your iPad or whatever, then that's how I connect, and I can send voice messages and stuff, and you can send voice messages to me that way as well. And we have the team that's willing to help you. We have all the characters that can help you with anything that you need. So thank you for just letting me know about that. And then any plan for vibe coding? Yes, we are going to be doing vibe coding here coming up. I have a handful of blueprints that I want to do specifically on using tools that I did not talk about on this workshop. So I don't want to overwhelm people that are seeing this workshop for the first time. And I throw out a bunch of other tools and they're like, oh my God, there's more tools. But yes, just so everybody knows, every day, Monday through Friday, I have a long calendar of things that I'm going to be teaching and sharing with you, tools to use, prompts that I'm going to do, put together for you, blueprints on how to use these tools to make money. So AIville is growing every single day with members. It's growing every single day with new blueprints and tutorials that I put in there. It's growing every single week with new tools we put in there and characters we put in there and the live streams and everything. Like it is a ship that was built, and we like set sail a couple years ago, and we're just partying on the ship right now. So for anyone that wants to join the ship, that's it's built, it's fun, and every day is a party. Thank you for Chris. You're welcome. Thank you. AIville for the win, no brainer. I appreciate it. Love Suna. I wrote my husband a pork chop song. I like that. 3 years ago, lifetime member from St. Louis, Missouri, which is not too far from me. So welcome. Lifetime member for 8 months. Been in AIville for months now. Nothing better out there on the web. Glad to be in the red. I love that. Yeah, when he's referring to the red is like when I showed all the squares at the beginning of this workshop and like how many people are actually have never touched AI. And there's out of all the squares and all the people, there's one little square that represents all of us that are actually not only learning how to use AI, but we're using it on a regular basis. All your hard work and passion is evident in the information you provide. Thank you for saying that. I've even used Gemini for making music too. I created a bedtime song. I haven't even used Gemini yet for making songs because I've had so much fun with Suno. So yeah, Gemini is awesome for everything else. So I can't wait to test it with music. Live stream was amazing. Been a member for a couple months. Have learned a lot. So grateful for Chris and AIville. And shout out also to Boris for great support. So Boris is our head of support inside of AIville. So I'm glad that all of you are doing shout outs to the heads of our departments that we have. So that's great. So what I'm going to do is just kind of wrap this up because I didn't want this workshop to be too long for everybody. Your mind's probably already just exploded right now. So I would recommend two things. If you are not yet a member of AIville, below this video right now, you can tap the button to create your account. I recommend doing that and get in for monthly or annual. And I will say the price has continued to go up for AIville because as users get in, we don't have a credit system. You have unlimited access to all of the top tools all in one place. There's no other place on the planet that has that. This is the only place you get it, is inside of AIville. So as more usage goes on to the tools, then the membership goes up. But whatever you get in at, that you're locked in at, that you're grandfathered or grandmothered into that membership. So if you're getting in right now at $97 or $97 a month or $9.97 a year, when the price goes up, because it will continue to go up, you will never have to pay the increased price. So that's something to kind of pat yourself on the back with getting in. And for those of you that are a member and just kind of hanging out and watching this workshop, thank you for that. And I can't wait to see all of you on the upcoming live streams. And remember, if you're on the fence, you have 30 days. You don't even have to worry about saying yes or no, or I don't know if this is for me. I don't want you to you don't have to make that decision right now. The only decision you have to make is just tap the button below to create your account. once you create your account, you have 30 days to play with all the tools, to watch the blueprints, to join the live streams, to blow up my DMs and send me messages if you want. Whatever you want to do inside of AIville, just take 30 days, have fun with it. And then at the end of 30 days, if you're like, yeah, I was in it, I don't like it, it's not for me, that's okay. Just let me know. I'm glad you got in. I'm glad you tried it. I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm not going to say, what didn't you like about it? You'll just get your money back for whatever you invested in, whether you got in for monthly or annual, and then we'll part ways. But I don't think that's going to be the case. As you can see, for everybody that's in here right now, everyone loves it. They've been here for days, months, years, and they have great things to say. So you're going to be in great company, and I'm going to be your guide every single day inside of AIville. I'm always hanging out in my office here. So if you like this vibe, and I didn't even get to show you all these like props I have around me, like my Game Genie. I use that for a lot of training. I talk about my Swiss Army knife a lot all the time. There's all kinds of fun stuff. My Jolt Cola, you'll see me bring into view every once in a while. Like, I'm a very different person when it comes to education. And not only do I want to give you the best tools, the best characters, not only do I want to connect you with the best people and community, but I just want to be the best I can be with educating you and just being your guide through this whole world that we're going through in AI. And we're still so early. Like, you saw that graphic where it was just, I mean, there's just like a tiny little sliver of humanity is actually touching anything that you just saw. So, and most people in the world haven't even touched AI at all. So you are so far ahead of the curve by creating your account right now and getting in and getting access to everything all in one place. So thank you so much for all of you that took the time to be here live. I can't wait to see you on upcoming live streams. If you actually showed interest in this AI Gold Rush workshop and you put in your information to get access to this workshop, and this was the first workshop you saw, even though it was the recording of it, I hope you enjoyed it. And again, all you have to do is tap the button below to create your account. And I can't wait to see you inside of AIville. Bye for now. Okay, people that are here live, how do you think that went? Again, I'm seriously burning up right now, so I gotta take off my jacket or something. But I just wanted to say thanks for all of you that have took the time to tell me all the things that you had to say about AIville. I wasn't expecting that, so I was expecting maybe like a couple of you, but there's a lot of you that had a lot of really good things to say. So thanks for that, and I'm going to pretty much call it a day right now, and then I'm going to download and edit this video tomorrow and then get it up on this new page where people can go register to watch this on demand. And then when that new page is up next week, for those of you that are here live, next week, I'm going to introduce the new affiliate page that you can all send people to, which is going to be about this workshop. So if you enjoyed this, and you got to be a part of it, and you want to get paid to spread the word about it, it's going to be a really big week next week. So not only am I going to show you what the new page is and the funnel and all that kind of stuff. It's not really a funnel. It's just literally put in your name and email because you want the workshop, and then it's the workshop with the button below. And then I have like a letter talking about the benefits of AIville. So, and thanks Waleed by saying that I'm good at this. This amazing live stream. I feel motivated now. Again, Waleed's here, and this is the lead developer that is responsible for actually making the tools work and making the characters work the way they do and everything. So I do the design for AIville, and Waleed is the one that oversees all the development for it. So, thanks Waleed for being here and staying all the way to the end. And thanks to all of you that are saying such great things. So, and love that my mom was still here and she's got food for me. So I'm going to wrap it up and go down and visit my parents and kind of enjoy my Friday, take Saturday and Sunday off to kind of recover from going live every day this week. And I will be back on Monday. There's a lot of big stuff I'm going to be sharing all next week. So keep an eye out on my YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, turn on notifications if you haven't, because you're not going to want to miss a lot of stuff coming up because we're going to have a lot of fun. So yeah. And then I see someone wants to hear more about the books behind me. I will talk more about the books on some of my upcoming streams for sure. So that's all I got for now. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you same time next week. Bye for now.